So that's why I go to Skyscanner. That's something that a lot of people don't know unless you're really heavy into the travel community and looking at stuff like that. Um, so this is why I come here. So if it's past 6 months, this is a place you got to go to. Google Flights is within 6 months. That's their range, right? So if you're trying to go up to January this year, we might be able to see something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what if we can, or if they got anything available. Let's see. Show y'all in real time. While that loads, let's see. Let's see what that one say. I guess it might be my network. Uh, okay. Sorry, I went. I don't know. I don't know if y'all guys can hear me. I can't. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. My computer was going a little slow right there. Edwin said, I'm flying to Korean Air too. They are also associated with Delta. It's going to be a long flight, but I know vacation worth it. Yeah, that's the only thing about Asia from like where we are, Edwin, on the East Coast of the United States. It's going to be long flight. Yeah, my network was messing up, man. That's why on my end, I was glitching. Thanks, Melvin. But yeah, yeah, Korean Air should be good. They have a good track record, good reputation. It's just an airline to get you. When you're in this travel game, that's what this is called, the travel game. Cheap Flight Secrets 2026 is the title of this video, but this series is called the travel game. When you're into the travel game, you want to go to many different places. You gotta do what's most cost effective. I mean, unless you have some sort of job, some sort of sponsoring, you gotta do what's most cost effective to get you there. Obviously, you want to be comfortable and stuff like that. Yeah, Melvin. That's what I was gonna say. Like certain places is far. Asia, Africa is kind of far, depending on where you go. If you can't get a direct flight, like West Africa is cool because it's like the same time as Europe. But yeah, it's pretty far. Even the Brazil fight is kind of far. I feel like anything past like 5 hours is kind of a far fight. Like anything like from Atlanta to California to me was kind of far. It was reasonable, but it was kind of low key far. So anything around that distance to me is a far flight. So yeah, shout out to you, Chase. Shout out to you, man. Um, but let's get back to Skyscanner. So as you guys can see, I can see a flight a whole year out. Like this is why I use it. We're doing January 1st to January 7th, 2027. I mean, it's expensive. You probably gonna want to wait, right? You're gonna want to wait. You don't want to take these deals, but you can at least see what's available. Um, you can get in early, essentially. So you can see 2027 stuff already. Yeah, exactly. Let's get to some of these comments here. Shout out to you, Chase. Shout out to you, bro. Any flight that lasts more than 5 hours, that's when I usually get restless. Yep. Yeah, yeah. It's tough. That's why I like when they do it at night. I can get like 3 hours of sleep. I wake up. I try to stretch a little bit. It just sometimes sucks when you're in that middle row, man. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that middle row. But yeah, so Skyscanner is very flexible. You can do different views and stuff. Um, I'm so used to the app though. But the main feature on here that I like to use is the past 6 months feature on here. As I just showed you guys, that's the main thing I use it for. To be honest with you guys, you got the everywhere search, you got the month view, you got different stuff. You got multi-city, you got all the different stuff. You can see You can add. I guess they kind of make it a little easier. Like you can add a hotel. Like it's an easier view than like let's say like Google Flights, right? When we're on Google Flights, it can kind of look a little chaotic, right? It's a lot of stuff going on. I feel like it's a little more like simplistic. It's more simplistic, than you can like I like the way it's designed better than Google Flights. That's mainly what I'm saying. You can kind of get to your features a little easier. Um, but I will say this, like, yeah, see, you got your Explore Everywhere, kind of like it's kind of like the map feature, except it looks a little different. It's not really a map. It's just like it just shows you good deals. That's what this site does. From Miami to February 2026. Okay, I can kind of adjust it. So let's say Edwin was talking about a subscriber was talking about April, right? Let's see, April to May. Let's see, Miami to anywhere, right? Or well, I'm in Atlanta. Let's do Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, so let's see where I can go. And actually, let's just go all the way out, so we can see where we can go from February to January. Let's see where we can go. Um, yeah. No, we want to depart February, maybe return whenever. I don't know. Let's see what we can do this next month. All right, let's see. Can you check a less popular place like Cape Verde? Well, I can do that too, bro. We can go on there though. We're gonna go through it together. Because in these examples that I'm going through, we don't care where we go, right? We're focusing on the cheap aspect, like how to find the cheap flights and the cheap flight secrets. So let's see. Somebody put yeah, I'll kind of look at that in a minute, man. I'll try to look at that soon. Um, I'll put a note. All right, Melvin said Atlanta to Rio. That's where I would go. All right, let's see. Let's see what they got going on. So what Skyscanner does is it kind of essentially filters it. It kind of essentially filters it to show you where the cheap flights can go from your destination. So I'm in Atlanta, right? And this February to March is going to show me the cheapest place I can go. Like, let's see. Let's just show you an example in the United States domestically. Um, you see how it's all streamlined? It's showing you like the cheap hotels you can get in these places. $15 hotel in Chicago. All right. Well, interested in that. I'm like, wow, that stands out. Yeah, Chase. Yep. That certainly stands out. Um. So yeah, these are all the cities I can go to for cheap outside of my major airport, like Chicago and New York are the main ones that are cheap. Because Delta has a little hub there. I don't know if Delta has a hub in Chicago. I know that's like United or something. Of course, your Florida destinations and this I figured somewhere in Texas or another place up north would be a little cheaper, but hey, let me maybe I go back.